Your pit area is about from me to you guys. But maybe 10 feet by 10 feet. And when you try and cram 20 people in a team in there with a robot and all your tools, it gets pretty crowded.
So just be careful you don't get it over your head.
One thing you have to look out for would be people working with the robot, power tools, etc. The next thing would probably be emotions. Got to be really careful of those. People will whip around and smack you or just yell at you if you get in their way. Because winning is great, but when we aren't doing so well, which has been most of the years past, high level of emotion, high level of anger, stress. But as far as that goes, the competitions are awesome. Going to competition, when we are in competition, we have to have a team of people who are actually scouting the other teams. Because if we go to finals and we don't know who to pick, then we're going to look like a bunch of dummies. 3 letters. Yeah, 3 letters. So, as far as the pit area, I'm trying to remember it. Keep batteries charged. That's one thing we had a problem with last year. We went throughout our competition and we just pushed the batteries aside when we were done with them. We didn't keep them charged, and at the end of the competition, we were scrambling for a charged battery. We didn't have one, so we had to give them to another team. That, and we got new batteries, so hopefully the electricity within them will keep for longer, and we'll be able to maybe run 2 competitions with 1 battery. Just in case. Hopefully we don't have to do that, we can run on a full charge and we can win. But as far as FRC in the pit area, most of the rules that go for the build season go in the pit area as well. If you're doing so, well, safety goggles. You always have to have safety goggles on in the pit area, just for safety reasons. If anything happens in there and you didn't have safety goggles on, okay, well really if anything happens in there and you get hurt, it's your fault anyways, so. But with safety goggles on, you have less problem with losing an eye. Fun thing I learned in jewelry class, you can eat with false teeth, but you can't see with a glass eye. So, just something to remember. People yelling robot, keep out of their way, because they have a robot that's on a cart that just has wheels and no brakes. So they'll expect you to get out of the way because they're yelling robot, and we'll be doing the same thing. It's pretty fun actually, yelling robot at people, which pretty much means get out of my way. And oh, drive team competition. There are 4 people on the drive team. You have the driver, the feeder, the captain, and a standby, basically. So, the first 3, the driver's the one controlling the robot during teleoperated mode. They're the one most likely picked by either the captain or the mentors or both, or however it works out. But they're most likely going to be the person who is the best at driving the robot. Hopefully over the build season we'll have test time, and in that time we'll figure out who's the best at shooting, driving, getting to the feeder station, stuff like that, if there is one. We don't know the competition this year yet. So the feeder is the person who basically loads whatever you're using into the field to your robot. The captain is hopefully the person who just stands back this year, because last year I was the driver once, and when they're yelling over your shoulder telling you what to do, it gets kind of annoying. So, yeah, we may just give the captain's button to somebody who can stand there and watch. Because really it's just a button that says, you know. So we have volunteers already. That's pretty much it as far as competition and pit area goes. For an unprepared competition, that went